You know what, we're very excited. It was awesome to have the opportunity to go to Israel, and it kind of whetted our appetite for what starts today. And I love spending time with our team, so it's going to be an awesome experience to finally begin again.
Do you think your trip to Israel kind of brought you guys closer together?
You know, I do. I'm a big believer in chemistry is your foundation for everything else you do, and when you really care about the people who are beside you on the court, you're going to work that much harder to make sure you do it right and that you give your best. And so we were able to really get to know each other, and that's our foundation. And I do think we were able to really accomplish what we wanted to on our trip to Israel.
Today, because of that, you kind of hit the ground running more so than maybe you would on a normal first day of practice, or is it still kind of a lot of instructions, you know, that kind of stuff?
The thing that I was very excited about was, you know, a couple of days ago, we've been spending a lot of time on defensive breakdowns and a little bit of shooting in our individual workouts, but it's been fun for me. A few days ago, I kind of gave them a quiz on what we did in Israel, and their retention was very good. So that saves us tons of time as we go forward, and it's fun because today we're actually able to introduce some brand new things they've never seen before that, you know, we can spend a bulk of time on because we're not reviewing things we learned, you know, back this summer in July, or actually part of July and part of August.
It's still early, but what do you like most about this team right now?
Well, they get along well, but I think we have great depth. The key to that depth, though, is going to be developing it, and we've got a ways to go. We're not perfect yet, and we've got a lot of improvement, but I do like the tools that we have.
What have you seen the most well-rounded team you've had in the 4 years you've been here now, your first season from there?
You know what? We do have a lot of weapons in a lot of different areas. You know, this team can go big, it can go small. Obviously, in the NIT run, we had to go small because of injuries and what we were dealt. We were facing a lot of teams that were bigger, and small did us well. We were able to counter with that. And I think there'll be opportunities for us to do the same kind of attack this year, but I do like the fact that we added 2 strong post players who have veteran college experience who will give us the depth if we do want to go big.
Coming up at WNIT, how big is the target on you guys' back now?
I definitely think we're going to have a target, but you know, we're at a point in our program where you should want that. And you know, it's not like we went into last season not feeling some of that pressure. So I think what the WNIT did for us was give us confidence of playing with some of the best in the country and knowing that, you know, we can do it if we pull together as a team. So, you know, hopefully it gives us a boost of confidence knowing that we have to be very guarded with that, because the minute we try to feel like we're too good, someone's going to surprise us. And with our schedule that we have, we're going to have to be prepared every night.
What's kind of your outlook on the MAC this year?
It's going to be very strong. I think that there are going to be a few surprises. You know, Miami has a lot of kids returning, and I think they're going to be a sleeper team. And even though BG graduated some kids, I think they're a very well coached team. And when you got a kid who transferred from Duke who's ready to play, I mean, I think you know that there's some talent there. So I think they're another team. But Central had a great recruiting class, Central Michigan. And, you know, I know they're going to be very good. And obviously we have a very great rivalry that we've established with Eastern Michigan. So we're going to have our hands full. We certainly can't sit back and say, oh, we had a great year last year. It's all based on what we do this year.
Have you sat down and